These are two variator ramp guides. The one on the left right here was the one I just pulled off the bike, and as you can see, it has what looks like some kind of oil leak on it. When I noticed that, I said, that's kind of strange. These are the current 8 gram, what are you doing, cat? 8 gram, cat, Jesus. 8 gram weights that I took off, and you can see they get squared off because they get heated and they just get squared off. Anyway, what do you want? Food? Cat food? We're gonna get a new cat. I'm gonna send your ass back to the orphanage or the glue factory. What do you think of that? Okay. Now, cat, don't do that. This is an old ramp guide, and this is, I believe, a 15 degree, it's a COSO ramp guide. It's a 15 degree elevation, not elevation, but I can't think of the word right now. Anyway, I want to show you what this motor will do. If you look very closely, and I'll see if I can see it, you can see it's heavy metal, but there is cracks in the metal. There's a real big crack right there. Look at that one. And there's another crack right between these two tines right here. And there's another one right here. I like to keep these because when I get replacements, I know what kind they are. And I know this is COSO because I wrote COSO on it right there somewhere. Yeah, right there. Now this is the one I just pulled. And this is another one of my ramp guides I really like. Supposedly ramp guides come in 3 different sizes, 3 different varieties. What that means is that it is the angle of the guides themselves compared to totally flat. They're supposedly supposed to be 15 degrees, which is mild, 20 degrees, which is steeper, and 25 degrees, which is real steep. I have an SEF guide on it right now, which is, I believe it's like 25 degrees. But on this one, let me show you what I found out after I cleaned it up. I thought, well, it's got a lot of oil leaks and everything. But as you can see, there's a crack right there. This is the one I just took off. There's also a crack right here. And a crack on the 3rd spot right there. And I also tried to clean this up. Let's see if I can get it in the sunlight here. I tried to clean this up and I thought, well, it's got all these little oil leak spots. Those striations you see like sunbeams coming out from the middle, I don't know if you can see it that well. They're not oil leaks. They're micro cracks, and you can see it better on the other side. All of these little tiny lines that I thought were oil marks are microfine cracks in the, this is a motorcycle accessories, I don't know what it is, but I mean it's a really good ramp. It's lasted me a long time, but the engine creates so much power that they can destroy these ramps. I noticed it was kind of strange because when I went to take this off the crankshaft, it wouldn't come off. It was stuck to it. The reason it was stuck is because instead of the ramp being perfectly round, it had pancaked in just a little bit and caused the center hole to elongate as it got crimped in. It made it a little like a football, and so it clamped itself to the crankshaft. So that's one little thing that can happen, a weird thing that you don't pay attention to. And this can affect the performance because it will not allow your rollers to fully open, because as you get into top speed, the rollers need to push this ramp guide out against the variator, which is another long story, but it can't do it if it's all broken. Now what I could do is I could go get this welded, but this is one nice thing. If you're going to order ramp guides, order 2 or 3 different kinds so you can experiment, because their angle of attack on these, what are you looking at? On these angles here make a huge difference in acceleration as far as how soon that you go from first to second gear or low to high gear, whatever. What are you looking at, kitty? What are you looking at? Little bitch.